Good to see you, absolutely.
Making connections, building relationships, sharing concerns. Over 400 Texas farmers and ranchers traded in their blue jeans for coats and ties, traveling to the state capitol so Austin can hear from rural Texas.
These state reps and senators, what they want to do is have eye contact with somebody like us. And we can tell them the real story. They're not talking to lobbyists, they're talking to real producers, and they want to hear from us.
The Texas legislature meets for 140 days every 2 years, 4 months that are critical to all Texans, especially those on the farm. Texas continues to lose more and more rural influence in Austin. That's caused a handful of farmers and ranchers in the last few years to not just visit a representative, but become one.
You get those nights when you got your wife and 2 little ones laying in the bed watching a movie, and you pack your bag and you drive back to Austin. That you always have to ask, is this what I need to be doing? I think it is. I think it's a chance for us to have a voice, and it's a chance to make sure that we have good people representing us that understand what agriculture is, the issues we face, and how best to help agriculture have a seat at the table.
Farmers and ranchers walk the halls of the Capitol, meeting with their elected officials, telling them the issues that occupy their minds and affect their lives, like the need for a more fair process when eminent domain is used to take private land, and having the first lien on their crops when stored in a licensed and bonded warehouse.
You know, we've talked about eminent domain, how we want to protect our property rights for landowners. When a company comes in and wants to put a right-of-way in or whatever. Water rights, water's important for us, and make sure we protect those water rights for our landowners. And also ag taxes and that type of thing. Whenever you have ag valuation on your property, that's important because if you're in production ag, it helps to keep the taxes low so you can afford to raise that commodity or product.
The friendships at the Capitol are just as important as those at the coffee shop, maybe more so, and it goes both ways. What Texas senators and representatives want is to hear from those they speak for, so they know how every bill affects real people.
Constituents are why I'm here. I'm a representative. I'm not a politician. I never will be one. For me to represent means I need the voices of Denton County coming back, and those guys emailing me, coming in person. I know they're making me accountable, but the biggest way to fail is not to be a good communicator with the people that brought you here.
Those that represent Texas can't fight for agriculture if they don't know the people of agriculture. Farmers and ranchers must reach out and keep reaching out for the good of Texas.
We're only 2% of the population. It's really, really important that a few of us make it down here, even though we're so busy.
For TFB News, Ed Wolf, Austin.